So, in the process of pursuing this man-bot beast, we must map this out very carefully.
So we don't mess up.
Right. So we can't have him walking out of the shadows at us at
Okay.
any unforeseen moment. So we must not take any heavily lighted photo equipment. We must do this under veil of darkness. So we will attempt to pick up the trail at the last known sighting of the man-bot beast victim, who is in protective custody at the moment at the local sheriff's department. And we'll very gingerly have to follow this trail to try to track down the man-bot beast in its lair. This community has been terrorized for quite some months now by the man-bot beast victim, who carefully picks out his victims walking alone in back alleys. And he is quite the beast. He'll rip the clothes away of the young gentleman. Never has it been boys. It's been young gentlemen
18 years old or up.
over the age of consent, and he'll rip the clothes right off of the butt and
The pants.
rip the clothes right off of the butt and penetrate abusively. And it's never a pretty picture. We've had a couple of survivors who escaped with their underwear, and they made it safely to a hospital where it was concluded that they had received no permanent damage. Others will never quite crap the same. They are anally marred for life, and we must stop this predator at all costs. Now we must first locate the position of the last victim of the man-bot beast, which I would presume to be doggy style, but it is nearby in this alley. Over here to the south, there's an alley.
It was.
The man-bot victim was discovered and extrapolated by the police. And it is here, up here, marked in red, at the end of the alley, where the last man-bot victim was discovered. So we will quietly enter this region and search for clues. Keep your ears open. There could be rumblings of man-bot beast anger. Oh yes, there appears to be a sign of a struggle here. Lots of bricks broken. It's not a pretty sight. The blood has since been rinsed off by the fire department, but he tore it up quite good, and right at the moment, I believe he traveled north from here, so we will follow this path pleased that the gravel's been raked over nice and smooth to cover up the struggles and the escaping efforts of the man behind. But we'll move forward. It's usually a very peaceful community. Never in all my years living in Scotland and then later moving to Australia have I ever heard or seen such a thing, such a horrible, horrible instance that makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. But he must be caught. He must be dealt with. Forward, forward. Keep a low profile.
Keep a low profile.
Keep a low profile. We don't want the locals to have fear. Okay, we're getting into the darkest part of the township now, and we're getting ready to head west up an alley. It was presumed that Man-Butt Beast Cave lies. Quietly now, quietly.
Low profile.
We've chosen to have hand device cameras rather than any heavily lighted stuff, so as not to
No tripods.
yeah. Man-Butt Beast has been accused of being a tripod, but we cannot risk.
Whoa, is that man butt?
Quiet. Quiet. There's noises. Did you spot that?
Yes, I did.
Did you hear that?
I saw with my own eyes.
Okay. I think he's traversing that building there. It's rumored that he jumps from rooftop to rooftop.
We gotta figure that out ourselves.
Okay, it's gotten quiet. I don't know if it's safe yet, but there you go. Yeah, like I said, we didn't want to have any high tech equipment to do the filming here. We don't have any night vision cameras. We couldn't get that on short notice, and we didn't want any heavily lighted cameras for
Devices.
This. Yeah. No. That's a cat. It appears to be a cat. Okay, I think we're safe now. We didn't want to scare off the man beast before we got close enough.
No, tippy toe. Tippy toe.
Quiet. Quiet. Thankfully, we have light at the end of this alley. It's been a very scary process up to this point, but quietly. The only place to be safe is in the light, but you'll never find the man-butt beast in the light.
Good point.
He's always in darkness. There he goes. Up the roof. You see him up there?
I see with my own eyes again.
Got down the other side. I didn't see that happening. Oh, come on, come on.
That's very astonishing to my own eyes.
We headed back east. Let's go. Back east.
Hurry.
Traverses the rooftops like a gorilla.
But no noises. That's interesting.
Well, I heard the noise. I seen him, but he's very nimble. All right. We headed down this direction. And he shifted back east at a very fast clip. We must stand still. Let the vehicles pass. We cannot arouse suspicion. The local authorities do not sanction our actions. We're trying to only locate the lair of the man-bought beast, and then we will notify the authorities. But in the meantime, we can be prosecuted for trespassing or even obstruction of justice, but we just want to locate him and turn him over to the cops. We will proceed. Hurry now.
What is it?
It's a fingernail wound. Trellis is put up. The trellis has been put up where the man-bought beast used to make his path through here. So the locals are aware